Hi everyone, welcome to the FFA Chapter Highlights segment of the 97th Annual California FFA Leadership Conference, where we celebrate the outstanding achievements and exciting moments from our California FFA chapters. I'm your host, Emmy Marrow. I am a first-year Ag Comm student at Cal Poly. From leadership development to hands-on agricultural experiences, this segment shines a spotlight on the hardworking, dedication, and passion of our FFA members. Join us as we share the inspiring stories and accomplishments that are shaping the future of agriculture and empowering the next generation of leaders. Please welcome the Eureka FFA Chapter from the North Coast region.
My name is Wes Kishriopis, and I'm a junior at Eureka High.
My name is Brendan Davies Hughes, and I'm a senior at Eureka High.
My name is Jake Van Roosen. I'm a junior at Eureka High.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. To jump right in, what motivated you to be an FFA?
So it really started out with my sister. I saw how involved she was in 8th grade in our FFA Discovery program. She started showing a pig that looked super fun. And so I just thought, why not just try it, give it a go? And so I tried it, and now I'm here at state conference, and it's just a great time.
I'd say my birthplace for FFA was found in 4-H because as a young person, I was extremely involved in 4-H. I'd grown up on a farm and I wanted to pursue that into high school. So I joined FFA. My sister had previously joined it before me, 4 years before me, so I was also following in the footsteps of my sister. But I'd say it's just my agricultural background and 4-H that really pushed me to pursue the agricultural dream.
It's around like 7 or 8. I started growing like cherry tomatoes in my backyard in like Chico. And then when I moved up to Eureka in like 2019, I joined Eureka FFA my freshman year just because it gave me an opportunity to expand like ag knowledge and just pursue public speaking. So that's kind of where it started.
Awesome. Well, it's great that you guys were able to join FFA in general. What leadership roles have you taken on within the chapter, and how have they impacted your growth as a student?
So I have been the committee chair for multiple events, and this year I'm serving as the Sentinel. And so they have impacted me like in great ways. They've improved my speaking skills. I just competed in state for extemporaneous speaking.
Wow,
So,
congratulations.
Thank you. And so it's just helped me grow so many connections, grow as a person. I've really found what I want to do in the future too. So that's how these leadership positions have helped me.
As a sophomore, I was serving as the Sentinel. As a junior, I was serving as vice president, and I'm currently serving as a senior as a sectional representative. And all of these kind of help teach me social skills and interacting with people, those interpersonal skills that are crucial for building an agricultural community. And I'd also say that it strengthened my public speaking skills.
Being the school board representative this year, I learned a lot about how communication is so important and like just making sure people understand what it means to not only be a part of FFA but something bigger than themselves, and just how far like communication can benefit everybody around them. This year I also ran for North Coast Region Vice President, and I'm going to be the next North Coast Region Vice President.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So it's just like expanding knowledge, advocating for others, just on a personal level so that we can understand that we're all here to have fun and be successful, and just pursuing that in the best way possible.
On the topic of fun, what's a fun or unexpected memory or something that has impacted you the most from your chapter events or just an FFA activity in general that has really stuck with you? Doesn't mean this year, but just in general and being an FFA student.
So one of the best, most memorable times that I've had in the FFA is for our state finals in San Luis Obispo. We got to go and see the gum wall, and so it impacted me in many different ways. I realized how disgusting it was, but I also got to know my chapter better during that trip, and we had a lot of good bonding moments.
For our local CR Field Day, which includes our North Coast region competitors, I was competing on the vet science team, and it was just a community of people that I'd known, gotten to know through vet science, and it was just a lot of fun because I was able to interact with them, I was able to talk to them. I was kind of a ham, I like to joke around a lot, so making them laugh and just having a good time, because most times for those vet science contests it's very strict and professional, but that one kind of had a laid back manner, and I really appreciated that, and that's probably the one that stuck with me, the memory that stuck with me most out of my FFA experience.
I'd say the thing that probably sticks with me the most, and I go back to it every single time I ask this question, but it's probably like my freshman year when I first competed in Creed, because I didn't expect to get far with it because it was one of the first times I did public speaking, but I ended up going to state and placed third in state, and like doing that, it just kind of expanded the horizons for me and expanded just my personal connections. Like when I moved here, I didn't really know many people, But through FFA, it gave me my professional connections, and it gave me all the friends that I have now within my chapter, within the region, and within the state. Like, just coming to state conference for the this year again, like I've already ran into 20 odd people that just I already have made connections with already. It's such a cool organization to be a part of, and just just having fun just leads to all these different personal memories that'll hold true and dear to me for the rest of my life.
How did your chapter promote agriculture in your school and also your community in this past year?
So at our school, we have some really great ag programs. We have good ag classes. We have CTE classes such as agriculture mechanics. We have welding 1, welding 2. We have also floral classes and agriculture science classes. And how we get into the community, is we have this big day. It's called School Fair, where we go and we show a bunch of kids from elementary schools what our agriculture program is about, and we just get to educate them, and it's just a really great time and experience.
Yeah, I'd say School Fair definitely is our biggest community outreach event. I'd also say that 8th grade night, when our incoming 8th graders come in and come to our gymnasium, we have an FFA booth there, and they're able to receive brochures and learn about the agricultural programs that we offer, therefore kind of implementing them, introducing them to what they could be taking at Eureka with our FFA program.
You guys both stole what I was going to say. I also have to say School Fair. It's like everybody has been saying, it's our largest event. We have over, 1,000 people that come tour. So pre-K through 6th graders, we allow them just to come to our entire ag department. It's just a phenomenal experience, not only just for the community just to come and learn, but it gives them an opportunity to pursue things or give themselves interest in what they could do when they get to high school. One thing that is actually starting to happen right now is there's a couple members that I've been trying to get in contact with, and we're trying to have a community garden near the Coast Guard base that is near Eureka. So we're starting with Chris Davenport, we're starting a community garden. So we're going to try to plant soy. We're trying to build 6x8 planter boxes, so the community can come and plant vegetables and fruits, and hopefully we can harvest them in the spring. So just trying to build community with that. It's just something that we aspire to do, and I think we're doing it very successfully.
Can you share an example of how teamwork has helped your chapter achieve a bigger goal?
Let's see, teamwork. So at our meetings, at our officer meetings, we are really good with teamwork. We work together, we hear each other out, and I feel like our communication as a team is so good, and past years we've had officer drama, but this is such a great team. There's no drama. It's just smooth flowing. We could get everything done. It's just great, and we know how to be professional. It's just a great officer team in general, and teamwork has really helped that.
Touching up on that school fair, I'd say that our school fair committee has an exceptional ability to work together as a team, because we all have a structured schedule that we have to follow, where our team leaders will be leading our elementary students to each station and then transitioning at the set time that has been allowed. And everybody that has participated in the planning meetings and everybody who's working that day, we all make sure that we follow the schedule, we all make sure that we interact and make sure everyone's on the same page. So I'd say that's another thing that we do very well with our teamwork in Eureka FFA.
I'd say not only our teamwork, but basically being a part of North Coast region, it's such a small region, So it gives us more of a personal connections. We know almost every single other agricultural leader that's in every other FFA program that surrounds us, because we're so close to them that we have such great and lasting bonds. I'd say that the bigger goal is just advocating for the North Coast region and advocating for agriculture, especially when it's kind of marginalized, when you have such large regions that have, thousands and thousands and thousands of members, but I don't know, I feel like just working together and being cohesive and knowing each other and understanding each other as friends, it kind of benefits us because we have a stronger connection.
That is a very interesting way to look at that, especially for the North Coast region, since you guys are so small. On that topic, what is something that your chapter does that you think sets your guys' selves apart from the rest of California, so to say, or the rest of all of the regions?
Let's see. Well, I gotta say School Fair. It's such a unique event, and it just gives us so many opportunities to reach out into our community. It gives the schools an opportunity to look at Eureka High, and gives the kids an opportunity to look at, their future high school where they could be going to. It's really the foundation to agriculture education in the school fair, and it can change a kid's life. And so, yeah, school fair is definitely.
Eureka FFA, we're part of the Humboldt Del Norte section, and each year we have a sectional officer retreat. We're able to meet and greet with the other officers within our section, and our community is so close-knit that we all know each other by name, we all greet each other, we're just so closely tied together, and I feel like a lot of people miss out on that, and they miss out on the connections that are crucial, but I feel we have strived and excelled in developing connections.
I'd have to go back and say, being such a small region, we have those personal connections, and with that, you can have a lot of connections with other like farms and agricultures that surround us. So multiple different of our students, including myself, have had internships at multiple different dairy productions, meat facilities, and just like farms and local ranches that support our local programs. I know every single year that a lot of the local businesses that we go out for FFA actually come and hire a lot of those kids to come work for them because they've seen them shine at our school fair, at the actual county fair, and just because we work so hard in such a small region, and so that definitely goes a lot further than a lot of people see. But just again, being just a small community, we have a lot of high ambitions and high hopes, and we see that successfully through just our community in general.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Thank you for giving insight into your chapter as a whole. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.